Hey everybody, it's Big Dog. Up here in my warehouse today. And I want to go over some things I picked up. They're my shelves that came out of my store. Now I can actually take them back to the show. I make them 4 high and I put them on top tables, which you've seen in previous videos. One thing I've been sitting on, I've been stewing on, is a huge piece that I finally bought, but it is no other than, no introduction needed, but it is the G.I. Joe Uss Flag. Now this thing just took me 2.5 hours to set up because I had no clue what the hell I was doing, but I managed to get it. I don't have no deck clips in it. The deck clips go in here, which I have some here. I don't have them all. I think there's like maybe 15 or 16 in here, and it takes like 28 total. But this thing is in really good condition. None of the brackets are broke. None of the deck plates are broke. Now it is missing a few pieces. I mean, like probably the cannons and guns that go to this, like the shooting guns and stuff. It's missing some of that stuff. It does come with the instructions. And they're very easy to go over. I mean, everything's labeled and marked, so to put this thing together is like really, really easy. But it just took me a while. It does have a little rip, but no big deal. Biggest thing is the directions are still here. So that's a top view of what I got going on here. There's like this bag of parts here. This is part to one of the ladders that comes up into the bridge. It is broke off. The ladder is there and it is in there, but it's, like I said, broke. These are the anchors. I don't know quite what these are, or this thing, but they're the extra pieces that I didn't find a home for, which I'm sure these are easy and right in my face, but actually I think this goes to possibly to the deck. Looks like it can go right into the here, there's some here and here, just the elevator. So let me just walk around this thing and show you some of the flaws that it has, but really there's not that many. You got that hull piece down under there, that gray piece right there on the very back of it. When you get down here to the back, it had a crack in it. It just got a piece of clear tape on it, but it's holding fine. You really don't even see it when you look at it. Step back so you guys can kind of see this thing. This thing is huge. This is like 7 foot long, 2.5 foot tall, all of 3 foot wide. You would really need a big area to set this up. Like I said, I've been sitting on this for about 6 months. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Mikey. But I finally bought it yesterday. The biggest thing, the reason why I was sitting on it was not so much I didn't have the money, because I always had the money. I just didn't have the room to put something like this. Like I would love to put it in my store. I just can't get the room that I need in there to set this up and then worry about, because it is a rare, expensive piece, having somebody break something off or steal a piece off of it. So I never pulled the trigger on it. Saturday at my store, we had the big yard sale kind of sale that we had. And a gentleman come in there, said he was looking for one. I told him I can get one. He said if I get one, he 100% wants it. So he is going to pick this up Saturday. So I decided, because I had it, I wanted to put it together, because I never had one. I've never touched one. I've seen them I've seen them in boxes at stores, and I've seen them on the internet and stuff, but never was able to put one together, so I wanted to do that. So let's get into it. The antenna right here does fit in there. It is broken down in this area down here where it connects, but it does fit on there, and you could probably fix it or get another one, but you could probably cut that one back and stick it in farther. It would be just fine. I'm just not going to mess with it because I don't have to. Comes with a little refuel truck. It's really cool. It's neat. I mean, even the hoses come out with the nozzles here. Stickers are in good shape. When the aircrafts take off and the airplanes take off from the front, this is a thrust blocker. Let me get up. Come on. Yeah, hold on there. It's a thrust blocker. So when the airplanes put on the thrust for the engines, it doesn't like come back here, and it just hits this main piece and gives it. Plus, it gives more back pressure, more stuff, so they can actually shoot a little faster down there. But if anybody's ever been on an aircraft carrier, there's usually a catapult system that runs in here. I was in the Navy, and my uncle was on an aircraft carrier, so I actually used to go there a lot and see some of the action. He used to be on the flight deck directing the planes off, so he's the reason why I went into service. But yeah, but the catapult system helps shoot them out faster. Stickers are really good condition. There's a few that were lifted. I put a little piece of tack glue and glued them down, so now they're not lifted. This here's pretty good. Really good shape. And like I said, there's a couple pieces. It's going to need pieces. I mean, it's probably 85, 90% in that area, 86, 87 percent complete. But there's no breaks in this. No breaks in any of the structure pieces that hold the deck up. Has no cracks in it. The crane has no cracks in it. One of the major pieces on this, I'm being told, is that railing piece right there. It's always lost or broken. It's very fragile looking. I just set it on there so I can do this video. But that's on the fantail. I heard that's about a $250 piece. So going around here to the back side, the play side. That's all up under there. The structure and stuff. And like I said, the gun launchers and stuff are missing some pieces. It's not nothing you can't buy. For the most part, it is the bodies here. You know, you can always get the little pieces. Now, some might be expensive depending on what they are. But, and this is what I was talking about here. It still goes in there. Focus. But it's broken right there. So it still sticks in there. Maybe you can glue it or whatever, but it actually sits there. Now I was going through this. I'm going to take a seat a second. So this is the captain's gig. This folds out like that so they can kind of lower it down a little bit. Being in the service, you know, I got to mess with a lot of this stuff, so it's kind of neat how they actually really did a lot of really good detail on this. But it's the radar room here with the chair. That's the missile room here. This just shows the ladder. Now, on that one ladder I was saying, see how it's got two poles that hold up to the top? One of them is broken, which is that ladder back up under there. But it's still there. I mean, you can get another ladder or switch this ladder over there or whatever we want to do. It's the bridge. The bridge is pretty much complete. I mean, I'm sure there's a couple things that go on that back wall back there, which I don't know what they are. But pretty much it's in there. It's just sitting there. It's not really snapped in or nothing. So, and then down here is probably the solar room or probably the aviation room as far as the flight deck goes. This might even be the actual for the flight deck. And this down here is more radar or something, sonar stuff. So it does have all the missiles up here, and they do come out. Thanks. So very, very nice. Go back in there. So like I said, that is all. It's a little yellowing, just a little, but it's not too bad. That's the elevator. I think these here might go to the elevator. I don't really know. I didn't find them in the instructions. But it's just sitting in there for now. It looks good. This comes down to the gun. That's the front of it there. I can't get over how this really, really looks like a freaking real aircraft carrier. And like I said, these are just more pieces. So that's going to be it on this. I think it's sold already. Like I said, the guy says he's coming Saturday. So I just talked to my landlord up at the warehouse. I told him I don't want to take it apart right now. And he says he's 100% cool with that. So I just got to move it in my room in here. So that's going to be a job in itself. But anyhow, this is Big Dog. Rate, subscribe, hit that like button, tell your friends. Have any questions, please hit me up. This is Big Dog. I'm out. Till the next one. Everybody be safe.